So try to be a little quiet, okay? So I first want to say this. To all the non-believers out there. Do you really think we were chosen to do our purpose? To care about the opinion you hold for us? See, sometime in this life, if we actually really gave a ish about what people will have to say about the downloads we get and how we may be talking to the demons and this and that and that and that and that. Don't you know in our contract we knew that this shit was gonna happen? We knew that the very first people was gonna condemn us like they did Jesus. Yeah. Told him he was evil when he was trying to help you. Yeah, y'all forgot about that, but y'all Christians. It be the Christians, baby. Hold on. It be the very own Christians. But one thing about it, to the newcomers, still idolizing these celebrities, not seeing no wrong in it. Not only that, these people are trying to blame it on Shay for having her crystals. And what type of shit? Do you not know gold is made in the earth too, just like the crystals? Did you not know that gold is a form of a solid crystal? Do you not know that God, the one that you love, created all this shit? We just found it. Oh, you don't like that the crystals are actually another form of protection from your demonic ass. So let me say this. I did many channelings on different spirits that has come to me. And I don't question these spirits when they come to me, okay? I don't ask them why me. Because I know deep down inside these blue crystal babies. These souls that has passed on or traveled on, they can't get in to their own loved ones because you don't believe it. You only answer to God. You deem it as demonic when they try to come to you. You tear down your own spiritual gifts. You tear down the access to connect to things that's not here. And this is why certain relatives of yours may come towards spiritual creators such as myself and others, because we hear them. We sympathize with them. We see them. And you know you got to be an NPC to only believe that this is the only final destination we will ever reach as a human soul, having an experience in a human body. Do you really believe that this place is called home? Do you really believe Earth is the only motherfucking place we will ever be? Life don't even make sense. It don't make sense. How we can bleed but not pass away? How can we get cut but yet be saved? How can we give birth to another soul that used to be a fetus, then an alien, then a goddamn baby with 4 legs? Well, not 4 legs. I say that's an alien for real, though. That's an alien for real. With 5 fingers and 5 toes. You get what I'm saying? So, how the hell do you even not question life? Y'all make it so easy to just look at y'all as NPCs or matrix holders. Because how do you not look at life and question it? Damn. How can a woman carry a baby for 9 months and not pass away? How come when somebody pass away, we can feel their energy, but we don't see them? How can we pray to Jesus and God, but yet we don't see him and we don't know where he resides? We just made up a heaven in our head, but we forgot to identify the hell. I was scrolling on my TikTok, y'all, and I just seen a Christian lady on there talking about how I look at certain Christians that wear evil eye necklaces and crystals and this and that and go through shadow work. I commented and said, excuse me? How can a Christian not go through shadow work? Shadow work is just facing yourself. Oh, y'all so used to burying it. Y'all so used to putting it, packing it up in the closet and blaming it all on the devil. Facing yourself and all the shit that you have done, been done to, and put out. And then closing the closet on your traumas and putting it all on Jesus or Christ or God. But yet you have still taken no accountability to face your own shit. The audacity that some of you have. Do you even know what shadow work mean? Or you think we just going in the darkness and say, ooh. No, we're going to face ourselves. And that's the problem. You probably won't ever have access to spiritual communications with the deceased or with the true gods or with the true ancestors because you still haven't faced you. That round church, that pyramid-shaped church that you never seem to question, that church that you sit up in every Sunday and Wednesday for Bible study and every time they have a barbecue, and they got you in there feeling like you can't be touched because you got the blood of the sacrificing Jesus in your belly. And you wonder why you going around here stagnant, stuck in the same predicament that you was in 10 years ago. Because your shadow work is locked in somebody's chamber. You're running from you. And you so happen ran right into church and found temporary safety from you. These people that ran into the church and they said they running from the devil. No, you created the demons. You created the devil because you didn't face you when God told you to. How long do you think the church will grant you this temporary service of protection? And when you find out the demons that are in your life or was in your dreams were only from the things you've hidden from self, in closets, in doors, in people. You wonder why the demon is manifested into your reality. The demon only came because of you. Well, it wasn't due to no scary movie you watched. No, baby. It came from you. You ever heard that saying, she created a monster? You did just that. So, I want to say something. Ooh, look at this. Holding a cross, apology, forgiveness. This is how these Christians finna be feeling in a minute. Not all of them. You got some good Christians out here now. You got some real good Christians. But I must say, the shadow work that we always do, it scares them. Because it's another form of accountability. Have you ever spoke with a pastor or a Christian woman and she took accountability? Do you even know what the cross represents? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. But do you know what the Ankh mean? Right? Father, Mother. Huh? Eternal life. Oh, you're still going off the same goddamn program. Somebody gave you a book and you did just that. You might as well go sit in the chambers with the motherfucking Twilight vampires. Because all they do is sacrifice people and babes and drink their blood. You saying you covered in the blood of Jesus has put another seal of demonicness on you. Why would you want to be covered in anybody's blood? Why are you sitting in church drinking make-believe blood and bread and flesh from your Christ, your Jesus, because you are indeed a demonic vampire? You are a vampire, baby. Sounds like a ritual to me, I say. And then, hey, you ain't the only ones with ears here, because it sounds like that to me. When is it going to click in your head that... And if you look at certain people that do the most wicked shit in the world, they always call on God. God is the... That's why I say church is the shield, the temporary shield. God is the temporary shield for these people to be monsters. Every time you get caught for doing something wicked, you calling on God. No, baby. Leave God out of this because you need to work on yourself. I don't want to drink no make-believe blood of somebody else. I don't even want to see my children when they scrape their knee. But I got to because our mama is a nurse and doctor too. I don't even want to see my free bleeding on the planet. What makes you think I even want to play with any type of man game of drinking somebody else's blood? That don't even sound right. You covered by the blood? And you wonder why people go out there and hunt for healers and try to destroy them and use their blood for the rituals. You wonder why funerals even come into play and how people can have a long time with the body one last time. And most of the funeral homes has been exposed. And are they taking hair, flesh follicles, a little pinch of blood? Or are they dripping every piece of blood from the body out? What the fuck are they really doing? I want to know how Christians can tell exactly who we are when they see us in public and we ain't even saying one thing to them. I want to know how you know. Is it your intuition or discernment? I don't think so. You don't even know how to pronounce discernment good enough. But is it that you see the aura of God? And in the Bible, they told you to fear God So you don't understand why this person is yet so beautiful, so peaceful, but yet you're so afraid of it. Because when you start facing yourself, you start opening up doors to the heavens and to the hells. How do y'all know who we are in public? Because I'm telling you, I can know instantly about a Christian. The evil I get, the stuck in stagnation I feel when I look into their eyes, the wickedness I see in their eyes, the true intentions I see in them. Not only that, the scent, the smell. Not only that, the looks, the stares, as if certain Christians have only created monitoring spirits. What the fuck are they feeding you in these churches? In this Bible? I just want to know. I really want to know. Why so much hate for us? Because we're not in a cult? We're not in a cult? You want us in a cult? The chosen woman often walks alone to get her information so that she can come back and share it with other women that choose to do and learn about this knowledge, because this knowledge is free. This knowledge don't come with a cost. You ain't got to sit up in a church and give me whatever the shit called. You don't got to give me money for this knowledge. See, when you do your purpose, money will flow easily to you. I didn't think that they was going to pay me for this. I didn't think that I had a choice either to do hair, makeup, shake my butt on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram, or sit back, meditate, do shadow work, fast for a while, hold myself accountable for all I've done and what I've done to myself and what I allow to be done to myself, and truly find grounding within the earth, love on whatever God created, birds, flowers, crystals, charms, whatever the fuck God created, I love it. All because it's a more connection to the source, which is mother and father. To study life. And it led me here to give the purpose for free. This knowledge could cost a lot, but I give it for free. And it's not me trying to start a religion, confrontation. No. It's like they won't leave us alone. Are you afraid of all the karma you go through when you send me evil eye and I send it back? Are you afraid that I can connect to things that you will never be able to connect to? Are you afraid that they deemed your ancestors as evil and you look at them like that and now your very own ancestors is attacking you? Are you afraid that I have all the spiritual protection in the world and you have none? You only have one, which is Jesus, which is AKA Zeus, which is AKA Satan, Santa. The narcissist father. Because, see, when we pass away, we are no longer those names. We are the frequency. We're energy. That's why when we be rebirthed and reborn and reincarnated, we get a different name, a different social, a different birth certificate. See, when they sacrifice Jesus, they put somebody else in his clothes and told you that was Jesus and God. Just like the Pope. They dress him up all holified and give you someone else. And you just not being an explorer of earth and nature. You just go with whatever the fuck they say. If Jesus was just that important, the one that you were gifted with from Massa, wouldn't you want to question it? How would Jesus hold us accountable if we fight Massa back? But yet it's not holding Massa accountable when Massa's around here doing all this evil to us. That should have showed you right then and there who Jesus was to them and you. Make believe. Don't get me wrong, Jesus was real. But when they sacrificed him, he went back to the heavens, the cosmic realms, and his energy is no longer connected to that name. You'd be surprised how many rituals I've seen regarding that name when I started to heal. To the point where I barely wanted to hear that name in my home. To see all the blood, ooh, it was just so, it was in a chamber. Oh my gosh, to see what I seen when I went deep within the Jesus movement. I said, why did they do this to him? And guess what? It was the Christians. It was the people that was manipulated and said he was evil because he was spiritual. And he told you you can do it too. And what did you do? Condemned him and called him something he wasn't. Sacrificed him, and now you currently drink his blood every Sunday, every Sunday, every Sunday with the music and the tunes. You know it's true because it make your blood boil. You don't see me up here drinking blood. Oh, this is from Mother Gaia. The blood of Mother. This is the, oh. This is the blood of Christ. Baby, I don't want to do no damn rituals. I don't want to do no sacrifices like that. If I'm going to sacrifice something, I'm going to throw away this old coat that I don't wear no more. I'm going to throw away them old boots I no longer wear because really I'm just keeping them because I always grew an attachment to them. I'm going to throw away this couch because I want something new and better. I'm going to sacrifice my eating habits so that I can get more clearer and get more conscious with the realms of cosmic. I want to sit back. And I'm going to sacrifice my hair. I grew my locks. I'm going to cut it all off. And I'm going to give it back to the earth. I'm going to sacrifice things from me to give back to the gods. I'm not finna go sit and sacrifice nobody else. Who's really evil here? Me or you? Oh, because I wear the eye of Horus? Because they told us, this is you going by a book again, they told us Horus was the evil brother and Ra was the good one. But what if it was the other way around? I don't trust shit they say. They can tell me the car is pink and it sure look pink, but I still will feel like it's an illusion behind it. I don't trust shit from the wicked. And most of them come out to church every Sunday. I don't trust shit from the wicked. Now, you got some good Christians now. But most of them, they are army. They are army of the walking dead. Why you think it's so many out here? Anywho, I wouldn't trust shit from them. Okay? They can tell me the food was gifted from earth, but I wouldn't take it from them. Whenever I go buy food from a restaurant, you know what I do? I sit that shit on the floor for a minute and pick it back up. Because well, guess what? As above, so below. And when you take the food from people energy, you put it on the flow. The flow is to clarify, to cleanse it. Y'all may think it's a rule. When you drop some shit and you be like, oh, 5-second rule. No, that was blessed by the as above, so below, by the gods. I'm not finna just put nothing in my mouth from your hands. No. We gonna put it on this flow first. Lift it back up in the frequency. Put it on my plate. It's as if the gods gave it to me. Not you, the gods. Everything we do is spiritual. If we was made in his image, shouldn't that show you something there? Either way it go. Let me say this, and I'm going to get on up off of here. It may be many of y'all in the flesh, but it's billions of us. Somehow the billions sit in one flesh body. Can be mine. The girl down the street, it could be in hers, and she traveled with 1 billion ancestors. See, we learned that we don't need the army of man and one man. We love connecting to unseen forces because they can do more damage and we won't have to get our hands dirty. We won't go to jail for it. What you gonna go to jail say? She put a spell on me. Go right ahead. They gonna put your ass right in that goddamn crazy home for 90 days and you gonna come back out. She did it! They gonna put your ass back. She did it! They gonna put you back again. She did it! Oh, they gonna put you back again. I'm no longer finna fight you physically for some shit I done did in the spirit realm. Oh, no. You just needed to get belt put to ass. That's all. It ain't my fault you don't have no spiritual protection. It ain't my fault. Because waiting on Jesus, you gonna wait a long time. And when you finally get it, you gonna thank him. The devil tried to stop it. Do you know Jesus and the devil is the same person? Same people. Look up the names. Look it up in Hebrew. Look it up in the spirit realm. And when you start doing shadow work, look it up within. They're the same people. Okay? This is why you barely hear me calling out all of the Orishas, because they have their name, of course, but they have different, they are not their name no more. You know what I'm saying? We are no longer our names when we leave this planet. The names were only gifted because we needed to give that to the government. That is not our name. Why do you think some of us find our soul names? And you think these names that you put up on TikTok and Facebook is just a fake name? No, this might be your soul name. We didn't come here to give a damn about what others may believe and think of us. We are freely ourselves, and we walk with nothing but forces of protection, unseen forces of protection. When some people are walking with the protection of Jesus. And why do you think so much still happened to them? Now, don't get me wrong, stuff still can happen to spiritual communities and spiritual people that exist in the energy that I exist in, but we have the more advantage and upper hand on it because we can play it smoothly or we can get real rough with it. It's totally up to us. The son of Ra and the son of Horus, they are two sons of who? The Creator, Mother, and Father. We love them both equally because we understand the duality of life. As above, so below, yin and yang, darkness and light, balance and harmony, peace and destruction, chaos and destruction, evil and love. You know what I'm saying? You spell love backwards, it's what? Evil. Okay? So either way it go, we still have to connect to both. See, y'all religious people, y'all only want to connect to heaven. That's why you feel like you're so entitled. You only want to connect to heaven. You scared of the hell because you don't want to go where the devil sit. But sometime in life, you got to shake the devil's hand and let him know you don't fear not another motherfucking man on this planet. You bleed, I bleed, sir. Okay? You get what I'm saying? See, y'all so used to taking. This is why they take from chosen women all the time. This is why they take from children. This is why they take. They take. But what the fuck are you giving? Giving. You take so much from God, the universe, the God's people, the God's children, And the moment we start holding you motherfuckers accountable, oh, we demonic. No, baby. See, we're doing what the other ones couldn't do. We're doing what you silenced the children to never be able to speak up and do to you. No. We don't want to take from heaven. And this is why we're granted with yet everything we want and need and desire. Because we don't take from God. We give to God. And you want to know how we give to God? Healing ourselves, loving ourselves, and facing ourselves, and also loving on people that's unaware of who they truly are. Loving them at every journey the way God loved them at every journey. We're not afraid to enter hell because we understand that hell is all make-believe, but also hell is us going through our own selves. Ask to meet the devil, and you will mirror yourself. We either can be good, or we even can be bad. That's free will. That's duality. I'm not always on here with peace and love, harmony. Oh, baby, one more chance. Ain't you taught me that being kind is, you look at kindness as a form of weakness? But when I give you that raw, I'm too masculine. No, that's dark, divine, feminine energy. That's a woman that completed her shadow work. That's a woman that went through her own traumas. That's the one that cleaned out her closet. I'm cleaning out my closet. That's the one that didn't run to goddamn all them different man-made things to escape yourself. And I didn't run to the dome church of home, the motherfucking the church that's made like a pyramid shape. I didn't run to the Jehovah's Witnesses. I didn't run to the Catholics. I stopped running and started looking in the mirror. That's what I did. Because if you don't never look in that mirror, you're going to be running for a long time. And that's usually why you meet a lot of people that's wicked with asthma. Not all of them that's wicked with asthma, but it's most of them. They do too much spiritual running. Their lungs is overworked. Yeah. You're tired. You haven't stopped and faced yourself. But yet they throw out more curses than a goddamn spiritual creator. How you learn how to throw out gossiping and curses when you still up under a roof of the... Oh, okay, because that's just your protection. Okay. You think that's your protection. You think everybody in there really going through Holy Ghost seasons and spiritual reasons and they cleansing out the damn demons in you. Baby, no. What they're doing is they're hiding a demon in you. This is why the demon come out after every church Sunday. Every candlelight visual, you somehow got the most energy. You feed off the deceased. You like to drink and smoke. You like to do all those things that only the goddamn demonic forces do. I barely want to drink wine because I don't fully trust it. At the liquor store, it even say wine and spirits. And yet your Christian ass still be like, spirits? Oh, that must be the name of the store. No, baby. The store's called Cane Liquor Island. But it's saying wine and spirits. They're telling you what you're consuming. But yet, it's demonic. So the same spirits that I'm channeling, you go to the store and buy it. I'm a bad motherfucker. I hear my ancestors say, you a bad motherfucker. That's why they scared of you. That's why they think you evil. You are a bad mother. What? Now, where did you get this information from? How are you able to use these words? So the same spirits that I'm channeling along with my 12 tribe, 12,000 sisters, the chosen goddesses of this realm, the 12,000 men, the chosen gods of this realm, you're telling us that we're connecting and talking to spirits, but you go to the store and pay money to drink the goddamn spirit. Now who's really insane? Oh no, baby. I think I'm more sane than you ever can imagine. You gotta pay to connect to spirits. And most of the spirits you're paying to consume and drink, they don't even agree with your vessel. And that's why you end up being triggered, doing shit you never would do. That's why you get DUIs. That's why you fuck up your whole life in split seconds. Because even the spirits you consume don't want to be in your body. So it goes through a reaction and it tear your ass up. I couldn't understand how when I used to drink liquor sometime, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I used to have me some little liquor, some shots. Even on my birthday recently, in years, I had me a lemon drop, right? And sometimes when I go to Applebee's or something, I get me a little $5 cute drink, them little slushies. It be more slush and candy than it do drink. But I still do it sometime, every blue moon. And I notice how when I get it, I'm either calm, super calm, or chilling, or super like conceited. Like I'm walking like I'm that girl even more, because I already do. But I'm even more walking like that girl because I notice the spirits that I drink into my body, they agree with me. They don't want to go against me. They don't want to harm me. Why? It's because I have full control over my body. I've done so much shadow work to know anything that's ill, I will puke it up before I will allow it to control me. I know how to control things in my motherfucking body instead of letting things control me in my body. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. Accountability is needed right here, because them sweet snacks and them goddamn ice cream snacks, they get to me, because baby, I be craving them, okay? I'm going to keep it a book with that. You know, accountability at its finest. I'm not going to sit up and act like I'm perfect. No, sometimes the sugar do take a little bit too much. I mean, you're taking too much, because I can't want you every time I turn around. So accountability there. But either way it go, have y'all ever seen that? Have y'all ever went to a liquor store and it said wine and spirits? If anybody have ever seen that, please put it down below, because they're bringing it out here in Michigan. They used to didn't have it in Michigan. It used to just be liquor store. Now they're have spirit. The universe is so authentic. They got to tell you that it is spirits in wine. See, back then they was lying to you. Get off that Don Julio, Acafulio. Yep, spirits are stored in Inglewood. Okay, there you go. This is why. And we didn't have this in Michigan nor Detroit. We used to just see a liquor store. But I knew something was up when you look at the bottles. Some of them got dead faces. Some of them got nice faces. Some of them, I said, God damn it, wait, hold on, wait a minute. And I used to tell people, if Jesus can turn wine into water, so can I. I'd be like, how can you turn wine into water? You see this cup right here? I'm drinking water, right? I'm on my phone. She said, what you doing, girl? Hold on. Give me 5 minutes. This water gonna turn into wine. What you mean? I didn't pay the DoorDash delivery $6 extra on top of the $20 tip. And I told him, hey, if you can kind of speed a little bit and get that wine here in 10 minutes, I got you, baby. And I'm gonna give you another little $2 tip, because I got $2 in cash. The neighbor turned back around. We just a talking, or the friend. We just a talking. Next thing you know, the wine come here, go through the front door, get the wine from the, have a good day, baby. Tip. You got your tip? Okay, now, I love you. Go back in that kitchen, look at that cup. You see that water? Pour a little bit of, pour that water out. There go the wine. Baby, I done turned water into wine. Please don't play with me. Please don't play with me. Don't you do it. And I ain't have to leave my home. I just had to open up the front door and open up that phone. We We all can turn wine into water. Just like we can turn an empty refrigerator into PF Chang's. How you ask me that question? I don't know. I just got in my car and drove to PF Chang's, and now we here. We didn't travel. We didn't astro projected to PF Chang's, and now we can eat. I be trying to be serious, but I hear the ancestors laughing like, okay, where are we going with this? And trust me, I know who my ancestors are. My grandmother, my grandfather, my great-great-great-grandmother, my great-great-great-grandfather. I know who mine are. So, Stella Rosa, yes, what kind you want, baby? What kind? Not literally, but for real. We can turn water to water, too. And we can also do it from our refrigerators. Get some grapes, get some stuff, do what we need to do. But either way it go, we are all creative, just like Source. Use your creativity. Focus on healing, truly healing, and stop running from yourself, okay? Focus on healing, focus on learning information and seeing how much this information can be of such value to your life. We are all valuable. We are all needed to be here, the good, the bad. We are needed here, the evil, the good. We are needed. One day we will come together, of course, to destroy the system altogether. But other than that, right now, we're going to still need them to stay in their evil, authentic ass energy, and we're going to stay in ours. The planet will not move without light and darkness. The planet will not move without chaos and destruction and construction. It will never be that on this planet. Now, you may find that in the spirit realms, but you may not find it here. Okay? I'm not gonna say that. You may not be able to find it with people, but you can find it for yourself. Okay? You can definitely find it for yourself. My phone started clipping. It's getting a little hot. You can definitely find that information for yourself and heal thyself. Stop going off the old program and figure out your life. I love you all. Ashe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I do have some private readings opening if anybody would like to get a private read. Also, now we rise. And if I gotta come put belt to ass to these goddamn religious folk that keep throwing darts at us, that's what the fuck I will do. I don't fear them. The Bible told you to fear me and my people. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, and all whites ain't against you. Okay? We're uniting. Don't let them keep trying to pull us apart with this religion shit. No. We are the mothers of religion. So best believe we know all the tricks, all the lies, all the schemes that religion has used to piggy off our backs. We are the beginning, and we are the motherfucking end. Ashe.